A beautiful garden is a reflection of a beautiful you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore. And in this episode, I will be taking you through a garden tour. So I'm really glad that some of my plants have given out beautiful flowers, and this has added the much needed color that a gardener really needs during this time of the season. So, summer is almost coming to an end and winter is approaching. However, look at these beautiful bougainvilleas that I have grown, and I've grown it on a ledge so that it cascades and kind of creates that boulevard look. So these beautiful bougainvilleas have come forth not because of any kind of chemical fertilizing, but because of a lot of organic fertilizer. So what you can do is you can just add compost, or if you have vegetable waste in your kitchen, you can add them directly as well. Some of the vegetable wastes like garlic and onions kind of repel some pests as well. So you might want to think about just adding these organic matter in the soil. That's what I've done, and this is the end result. So as you can see, the zinnias have popped up everywhere and no one seems to be complaining. So this is my small water garden with the water lettuce. So just let me know if I have to buy a guppy and probably put them here, but I find the space really small, so just let me know. And you can see these are the small jelly beans that have just grown by itself. They fell off on the ground, and you can see small jelly beans as well. So this is the Plectranthus prostratus, which is cascading really well from this container. And you can just easily propagate this with the help of a stem cutting. I love my succulents, they're just beautiful. So this is the famous jelly bean container. However, it's not gotten that jellyfish container. However, you can see how thick this turtle wine is. It almost looks probably like a bird's nest. It's that thick, and I love the way it has grown downwards. Probably it will get that jellyfish look next year. So bald spot alert here. However, I like things to be natural in my garden. I don't want to force things on my plants. So I have just newly planted some of the turtle vines in the bald spots and let them grow at their own pace. The areca palms as green and luscious as ever. So this is the Justicia plant, Justicia umbrosa. So it has yellow beautiful flowers. However, I had kept it under full sun and the leaves were burning. So I have kept it in a sheltered location. So this is the Dracaena marginata. So you can see it kind of got some disease wherein the leaves were becoming really pale. I think it was because of fluorosis. However, I've taken cuttings of it and I'm propagating them. So this is the adenium plant. You can see how beautiful and so many flowers have come on this. If you just remember another video where I was telling you why the adeniums don't have flowers, and I added a lot of organic matter, and this is the end result. The adeniums will flower till December, and in the month of December it will form seeds, and that is its life cycle. This is the Nyctanthus arbor tristis. Beautiful jasmine flowers with a lot of fragrance. So here we have the rose meadow, if you could call it, and I have actually trimmed a lot of the stems For one major reason, that these stems were overlapping and were kind of rubbing against each other. So when the stems rub against each other, what will happen is there will be infection in that region where it rubs. So that would spread diseases in the plant, and it would also attract other kinds of pests because the plant is really sensitive, or it is very susceptible to pest attack. However, there are few gems here. You can see beautiful roses, some buds, and some that have opened up to a Sunday morning. So here I have to show you a small jewel in the garden. So among all those pink zinnias, here we have an orange zinnia, and I'm really excited about collecting their seeds. This is the penta with its lavenderish colored flowers. It is very easy to grow a penta. You just need a stem cutting and it can grow anywhere. This is the Ixora plant, a beautiful plant to attract pollinators like the butterfly, with a gigantic head which looks like it is prostrating in front of the morning sun. This is your evergreen Plumeria pudica with its beautiful white flowers. One thing I've learned is do not over prune the Plumeria pudica, otherwise you will not get that height that you need. So I have kind of over pruned this Plumeria pudica, however I have the flowers still. So this is the cabbage. It is done, it is completely done. I can just harvest it. However, I have just kept it for it to give me some seeds. So this is the fig tree. However, you can see there are no leaves coming out of this fig tree. I suspect that this is almost dead. However, I want to give it some kind of a living chance. But I have these beautiful chilies that I think it's called the black-eyed chili, if I'm not wrong. This is the marigold plant, a lovely plant with beautiful flowers, and it also acts as a pest repelling plant. So some of my cuttings and propagations, this is the Thunbergia grandiflora giving out new shoots, so it's rooted really well. This is the Plectranthus. The turtle vine is very easy to propagate. You can just take a cutting of it and put it in the soil, and in a week's time it will grow roots. The ginger lily. This is the marjoram, the oregano variety, and we have some verbenas that I had taken a video of earlier, some sweet potato vines, and this is the Bryina nevosa, and this is that Dracena marginata. This is the Racelia plant which is growing new shoots. I'm really excited about planting or repotting this into a bigger container. This does really well in part shade as well as full sun. Happily growing with its neighbors. And this is my adenium cuttings, and you can see they are flowering already, and it is an exciting time to probably repot this and get a new adenium. So I'll have 2 now, probably 3. This is the crucifix orchid, some cascading or trailing geraniums interspersed with the verbena plant. So this was a costly geranium because white is a very rare kind of a geranium that you can get. However, it is growing really well in this container and in harmony with the verbena plant. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? So why is this called the crucifix orchid? Because you can see the flowers look like the cross. Right? So beautiful flower, beautiful color, radiant, and it almost reminds me of the sun. This is a star attractor in my garden. So now let's talk about the mandevilla or the Dipladenia plant. So this is most probably a Dipladenia, and the white flowers are beautiful. It is climbing on to a support. And look who's visiting us this year, a very new comer, and this is the Venesta plant, or Pyrostegia venesta plant. I almost forgot the name there. These are my hibiscus plants, which are as radiant as ever. All ready to bloom, shy under the morning sun. So now let me take you down to my balcony. This is the beautiful and fragrant gardenia plant, famous for its beautiful scent. No introductions needed. Sunflower looking Gerbera daisy. Geraniums, the Gerbera again. Some more geraniums. I have a lot of colored geraniums. They grow especially during this season and kind of go dormant during the June, July summer seasons. This is the verbena that I have. I love verbenas. They are very versatile. This is the rose moss. It's a beautiful white rose moss that I have. Again, the verbena. This is the Drosera plant with its creamy flowers cascading from this hanging basket. So thank you for watching Urbanscape Bangalore, and if you like this video, then please do not forget to subscribe, like and share.